welcome back to my channel. My name's Poppy and I do makeup videos and things like that here on YouTube. So today's video is one you've probably been waiting for, even though you've probably seen lots of other YouTubers test out this makeup brand recently. Obviously I'm a bit late to the party. I was waiting for more goodies to arrive, so before we get started I'm going to show you what arrived and then I'm going to do pretty much a full face using this brand, and it's the xxrevolution by Makeup Revolution. So yeah, I'm really excited now. I'm pretty sure I've got a full face minus like mascara or something. Oh, and eyeshadow, because like I said in my previous video, if you haven't watched that yet, I'll leave the link in the description. But basically, I'm not a massive fan of Revolution Beauty's like eyeshadow palettes. Everything else is amazing, just they're not quite as pigmented as I would like for the price that they put on them. So we'll just get straight in and I'll show you what I got and then we'll get testing. So this is the XX bronzer and it's in the shade Morose. Now I'm really hoping it's not too dark. The highlighter I got I was trying to look at like pictures and swatches and stuff, so I hope I made a good choice. Ooh, that looks like a nice one. Yep, nice and big. The packaging is really nice on this. Doesn't have a scent, that's alright. Okay, now I have a setting spray. I've got the Face Fix Moisturizing Fixing Mist. I really like the outer packaging as well as the new like inner packaging. We've got this like holographic-y thing going on. It's really, really nice. And same with this. So I think it's got tape around it, has it? No? No, there we go. So this is what it looks like. It smells really nice. It's got like a coconutty kind of smell, so that'll be good to set everything in place after I'm done. Put that over there. Alright, now we have another lip gloss, but it's the Super Shine lip gloss. So I think they're sealed on one end and not on the other as much, so you can kind of get it out a bit better, or maybe not. See, I've been absolutely buzzing to try all of these products, but I just wanted to wait till everything was here before I like showed you. I do still have a couple of things on the way, but that's alright. They're just little extras, so that won't matter. I'll just show you them when they arrive. So I got the shade Illegal, and this one isn't a glittery one. So it's just a nice nude shade there. Looks like a liquid lipstick. Smells quite nice. The next thing I got was a couple of brow products, so I grabbed both in medium brown. I got the brow pomade and the brow definer pencil. So we'll open up the pomade first. I feel bad for ripping all the packaging, but I'm not like super weird and I don't keep it all anyway. I mean, if you do keep all the packaging, that's good, but I think I would run out of room with all the makeup I've had over the years, and if I'd kept all the packaging, that would take up way too much room. Oh, I really should have opened some of these before I started the video, huh? There we go. I think does it come with an applicator? Okay, so it comes with an applicator. I usually like to use my own, but this doesn't feel too bad. This is actually a really decent sized pomade. It's pretty much the same anyway as the ABH one. But yeah, I got medium brown. This is what it looks like. It is still nice and dark. I think that'll be a good match. Obviously I've got lighter hair on the end, so I try not to go like for the really dark pomades anymore, because as much as it kind of matches my roots, it doesn't match the ends. And then the Faux Brow Definer Pencil. That should be nice when I don't want as fuller brows. There we go. Now this looks really like, it doesn't feel too expensive, but it looks expensive. So this is like a little oval brush. There we go. So you can like brush out your eyebrows with that instead of a spoolie. That's pretty cool. And then yeah, this little thing here. Okay, don't know which one we're going to go for, but the last thing I picked up is the iFix eye primer. I didn't get the clear one, I got the shade Basic because I wanted it to be more like, I don't know, I wanted to be able to see it. I want it to be more like the P. Louise, so let's hope, because Revolution did like a dupe of their eye base and it was a bit too runny for my liking, but we'll see what this one looks like. Kind of just looks a bit like the concealer, but it is darker. Obviously you can use concealer as well for eye bases, but it's got one of those weird like flipped, like tilted doe for applicators. Yeah, so it isn't too dark. I thought it might be. It is obviously for concealer. It's a bit too dark for me, but okay. So there's all the new goodies. I've got the rest of them still left out here. Now, I ordered a couple of highlighters that should be more in my shade, but I will be trying the one in Frequency because it might look better on than it does in the pan, but it does look too dark for me. So just keep that in mind at the end if it does look bad or it looks too dark. I'm not trying to get shades that are too dark. I went by the swatches and I wasn't too impressed. But without further ado, we'll get straight into the video. Now, I got a couple of primers in my order, but I'm basically testing xxrevolution, so I'm going to be using the Youth Juice Primer. And it's really cold. This room is really cold. So, all my products should be cooled, which is why, in some ways, I don't feel like I need a beauty fridge. Because this room is a bit like a fridge, sometimes. Feels quite nice on. I haven't done my makeup in ages again. I've just, yeah, I think I said this in my last video, but basically I've just been trying to keep makeup to an absolute minimum whilst being pregnant. Like, I just want to let my skin breathe. I don't want to cause too many like breakouts where I feel like I should use strongish products to get rid of them, because I can't be doing that. So yeah, we're just keeping makeup and really skincare to a minimum. I'll just wash my face in the shower, use a little bit of a face scrub if I need it, and then yeah, a bit of moisturiser. Try not to get too in depth right now. There we go. So I really didn't need much of that at all. So that should last me a fair while actually. I really like that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go in with the brow pomade, and I'm going to use the applicator it comes with because it is right in front of me and it's clean. So let's have a look. If I go in with a light hand, it shouldn't be too bad shade-wise either. So far, so good. I feel like with a bit of a better brush, I could get a slightly more defined result, but we're not going too bad. I really need to get my eyebrows sorted, but more the COVID at the moment, and now the borders are closed, so I would usually go to Wodonga Beauty Room anyway, but they seemed kind of booked out, and then I saw them post that a couple of their team members were off because they had a cold, which is good that obviously they're off work. It's nothing about that, it's just the fact that I don't think that they'd have as many spaces available, so I'm just kind of leaving it. Yeah, so we might get that done at some point, but not yet. So I'm kind of trying to go for like the fluffyish look at the mid bits here. Okay. So, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try out the foundation. Now, this is from the haul video. Obviously, I got this recently, and we got shade FX6. So basically, F6 is what I would usually go for. I kind of went and checked the color chart to see if it was similar, and it looked good. So I think it should be a good match. This is like the double fix one. Yeah. Smells kind of like the Estee Lauder one. Got a pretty good match. So yeah, I'm thinking the shades haven't changed too much. They just have the X in them because it's obviously xxrevolution range. Really nice coverage there. So I do have a few old acne kind of scars there. That's covered that up really nicely. So I did like a couple of pumps on there. I think I might need one more maybe, but really you don't seem to need much. It's really, really good coverage there. And I did pick a good shade, I think. So yeah, I would say just have a look at the descriptions on the website if you're thinking of getting one, because it does kind of tell you like what each one is for, like light skin, like with olive tone, like yellow tones or neutral tones, and it does kind of go into a fair bit of detail because they do have lots of shades to pick from. But my understanding is with this xxrevolution range, they're the same as before, so I wouldn't stress too much. I think with the other one, I ordered like a shade that I would be if I was tanned. Obviously, I don't tan that much, as you guys know. But when I am tanned, it would be nice to have a couple of slightly darker ones. But then if I'm not tanned, I can add lightning drops too. Or mix it with the lighter shade. So we'll see how that turns out when it arrives. Now, yeah, that coverage, really, really good. I'm still into like, when I do my makeup, I want it to be a little bit heavier, even though my skin isn't that bad. So, next thing I'm going to do is the concealer, and I picked the shade CX 0.3. I think I picked 0.2 for one of my other ones in the Pro range, but this looks like it would be a bit of a better match. Because the other one I kind of bought for more to do my eyes. So we're going to leave that on for a little bit, let it build up some coverage, and I was thinking I wasn't going to do eyeshadow, but I might try out this base. I mean, I've showed you that I've got it now. So instead of using the concealer, I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow base up here. I really like the packaging of all this stuff as well. You can't see that actually, it's quite good. So, we'll just pat it down a little bit. And then for the concealer, we're just going to go in with this really grubby, lovely beauty blender. I just leave it on there for about 10 seconds or so, just to let it build up a bit of coverage and make it a bit easier to blend. Okay, that looks really nice. Now I might just go over it a little bit with my face brush on the side, so it's not so obvious on the nose. Okay, now for the bronzer, I'm going to be using my Pout Cosmetics brush. Yeah, nice big pan there. I'm pretty convinced I picked the right shade. No, I just use my face brush to like blend it in a bit better, so it's not quite as harsh there, and then just lightly go back over it. Basically, you don't need a really harsh touch on this. And then same with this side. Go in a bit like this. Okay, now for blush. Now the blush, I got the shade Abundance, so it looks like this. So I'm just going to go in with my JH05 brush, and it's going to be a pretty neutral kind of blush that's a good shade for me, I'd imagine, because it's just really like a muted colour, like a nice muted pink colour. So be nice for everyday wear. Really like that one actually. Could be one of my new favourites. Kind of reminds me of like one of the Rimmel or Maybelline ones I had, but I definitely think I'll be getting more use out of this one. A little bit on the nose. Yeah, I'm really liking the coverage and the quality of all of this makeup, by the way. They've currently got 3 for 2 on at the moment as well. And they've just started a thing where you can do rewards points too. So you buy stuff and then they give you points. And then I'm guessing you can spend those points on things on their website. Obviously, I've done all my orders for a while, so I don't need to do any more. But feel free to check them out. Now, highlighter. This is the one that I was a little bit scared of, so I'm going to go in really gently, but this is the shade Frequency, and it is really gold and really dark, and yeah, going by the swatches, like I said, it looked good, but that look, whoa, that is blinding. That's nice. Okay, so the swatches were maybe a little bit off or something, or I don't know, it definitely isn't as dark on the skin. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, obviously, because maybe it's just me. But that is really, really... It's a bit glittery. I would usually go for something a bit less glittery, but you can tell that before even dipping in, so it's fine. On my nose, it might be a little bit too much. Ooh. So up here, I've just noticed it's all like flaky. So I didn't use a powder to set my foundation. That could be why. You can't tell too much on camera, but like up here it's all flaky. So I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't really have any dryness. Not really sure why that happened. That's really gross. Not sure with that one, guys. Okay, moving on to the lips. I've got this lip gloss, and then I might use the clear one on top, like the goldy one maybe. Or I might just use this one. That's a really pretty shade. I really like that. So yeah, I don't know what happened up here. That's my main thing, but the rest of it looks really, really good. What else have we got? I think I've pretty much tried it all minus the setting spray. Obviously I haven't done my eyes, but I did put a bit of base there to kind of cover up my veins and things. Okay, let's try out this. Hopefully with that one being a bit moisturizing and stuff, it might melt in a bit, but yeah, apart from having the dryness around here and whatever that was, I'm really impressed with the products. I said it was going to be a full face. I have their mascara somewhere, but I'm not really going to be wearing this makeup for very long, so I don't think I really need to put any on. But that highlighter isn't actually as bad as I thought. I like everything except for, yeah, whatever combo it was up here that didn't really work for me. But, I mean, it's still fine. It's not the worst. I like the coverage of everything. The prices are really good, especially when they do have that 3 for 2 special on at the moment. You can get a lot for your money. The thing I didn't try, I suppose, would be this lip gloss. It does look really nice, but I don't want to wreck the wand by putting it on top of this one. But yeah, I really like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've tried out their brand already, let me know your thoughts on it, what your favourite products were, and if there's anything I should grab. Although, as I said, I still have a little bit more on the way. I did get the other foundation. But yeah, I'm really, really impressed with that foundation. That would probably be my favourite product out of everything, to be honest. Apart from how well that highlighter surprised me. It doesn't really go on the nose that much. It is a bit dark, but on the cheeks there, it's really nice. So yeah, this foundation, full coverage, really does the trick. You just need a few pumps to cover my whole face. Really, really would recommend that foundation. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, Petals. Bye.